Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone, for this BCW Match 100 special. We have the BCW World Champion Dirty Don taking on the SJPW World Champion Shang-Li. And as we can see here from the breakdown, 5'8" versus 6'1", 210 versus 220, a technical wrestler versus a striker. It doesn't get any bigger than this for Match 100 here in BCW.
The following is a non-title champion versus champion match. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the BCW World Champion, Dirty Don.
And here he is, the BCW World Champion, making his way to the ring here tonight. As we saw in episode 20, Dirty Don came out and issued the challenge here to Shang-Li. He picked Shang-Li in Japan for episode 19. He wanted him to crush Kensho. He wanted him to derail Kensho's momentum, as Dirty Don and Kensho have a world title match at the upcoming pay-per-view. But Shang-Li didn't get the job done, and he shook Kensho's hand at the end of that match, and Dirty Don took umbrage to that, and he's challenging Shang-Li here tonight.
Fighting out of the blue corner, he is a striker and deathmatch wrestler. He is the deadly Shang-Li.
Here he comes, making his way to the ring, Shang-Li, the SJPW World Champion. Such an aura about him as he comes to the ring. And as we can see here, Shang-Li playing the mind games, doing the exact same entrance as Dirty Don, but getting a very different reaction. Dirty Don comes to the ring and he gets booed out of the building here in BCW, but Shang-Li, a wrestler from a totally different company, comes to the ring and he is treated like a hero. And here we go. The bell is rung. The match is underway. The 100th match here in BCW. Dirty Don versus Shang-Li. Champion versus champion. He goes for a quick cover right off the bat. And gets a 2. And we went over the intangibles and the tail of the tape at the beginning of this match. But the one thing that I think we got to cover right at the beginning here is Dirty Don has that right quad taped up. He's got those bandages on. Could there have been a bit of an injury when Dirty Don faced Steel Dragon in his last matchup when they went to Japan? Steel Dragon came out of retirement, faced Dirty Don, and they had a barn burner of a match. Lots of strikes in that one. Could there have been some damage done to the right quad? Oh, and Shang-Li! Dirty Don potentially baiting him in, gets out of the way. But Shang-Li maybe didn't have as bad of a landing as we thought. That looked like a bad landing, but he got right back up. And Shang-Li could have an injury after doing a move like that and coming up with no water in the pool. But Dirty Don just smothering him all over, and referee telling him to get back in the ring. We do not want to count out for match 100. Oh, and did he hit the steel stairs? But as I was mentioning before, the right quad taped up. Could that play a factor in this match? We're going to find out. No competitor ever comes into the ring at 100%, but when you have that huge target right on your quad, it does not look good for Dirty Don going into this one, and especially with the striking prowess of a Shang-Li. Those kicks. Kick the quad a few times, get it all knotted up, and it could be over. If you can't stand, you can't fight. Dirty Don throwing Shang-Li in the corner and hitting him with that big chop. Now just wrenching the arm. Trying to maybe affect the wrist of that one, and hits him right in the corner again. And goes right for that arm and that wrist. Maybe it's that elbow. Maybe there's something Dirty Don knows that we don't. And chop again, just wearing him out in the corner here. Dirty Don's so technical, but just brawling here in the corner. And a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex. He goes for the quick pin. 2. Shang-Li kicks out. And as we head into this match 100 here, as they say, styles make fights, and this is a striker versus a grappler. Goes for the cover. Only a 1. Striker versus grappler. We have Shang-Li from the SJPW dojo. Of course, everyone in that dojo is known for their absolutely devastating strikes. Emphasis on the knees, but very adept with striking with their hands. It's the art of 8 limbs. Oh, and he gets his knee jammed up there. Dirty Don capitalizes. Big float over DDT. Shang-Li retaliates with a shot to the midsection. Picks him up, and the old snake eyes in the corner. Dirty Don's head goes flying back on that one. Oh, and a big knee right to the ribs. That was almost on the hip. Maybe trying to affect the mobility of Dirty Don. If his quad is already knotted up, hitting that back, hitting that hip, hitting that side, that'll make it real hard to move around. Shang-Li taking. Oh, and he goes for it again. And this time he hits it. Doesn't get all of it and lands right on his back, but I think that did a lot of damage to Dirty Don. Had that heel right in the face. Could have knocked him out or discombobulated him. Oh, Dirty Don. Oh, and Shang-Li's having a lot of luck with that springboard. Looked like Dirty Don was discombobulated. He got those hands up. 2. When he was recovering, he got those hands up just to try to protect himself, potentially from those strikes. And as you can see there, got the hand up and blocked that kick. Hits him with a big swinging neck breaker. And of course, as we've seen over the last several weeks and months, Dirty Don has made it his mission to go after Kensho and attack virtually everyone from the SJPW dojo. He beat Shizu, he beat Kenzoku, he beat Kensho's mentor Steel Dragon, and now he's going after the SJPW champion Shang-Li. I mean, if Dirty Don beats Shang-Li here tonight, there's no one left. He has beaten all of Kensho's friends, his mentors, his peers. Only a 2 count there. And of course, we are just only a few weeks away from that Urban Warfare pay-per-view where Dirty Don will put the BCW World title on the line against Kensho. And Kensho is just fuming. He must be in the back watching this, watching Dirty Don take out all his friends, his mentors, his peers, just getting more and more enraged, and especially after that Dirty Talk presentation from last week where he brought him on, just embarrassed him, made fun of him the whole time, but it was just a ruse so that he could attack Steel Dragon, get Hard Limit to attack Steel Dragon backstage. What depths will Dirty Don go to gain any sort of advantage? Oh, he's going for that springboard again. Oh, but this time he misses. Shang-Li misses the springboard this time. And going into this one, any masked wrestler, you got to wonder about the visibility. You got to wonder, once this match gets going, if that sweat and the mask affects the vision, affects the peripherals. Dirty Don going here to crown him, and he does. Double axe handle from the middle rope. Dirty Don weakening up that knee, it looks like. Could he potentially be going for the Dirty Driver? Or could he be going for that sharpshooter maneuver that Dirty Don calls the Break of Dawn? Oh, and a big running elbow. Goes for the cover. Oh, goes for the cheating pin. 2. Oh, and the referee sees it. Referee waves it off. Dirty Don trying to win at any cost, which is par for the course for him. But that big brainbuster to the knee. 2. Signature maneuver. No. We've seen Dirty Don win matches with that one before, and now he's going for the Dirty Driver. We've seen him win matches with this one. Can he hit that package pile driver? Picks him up. Hits him right on his head. Shang-Li could be out. Looks like he could be knocked out. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Shang-Li mustering up every bit of strength to get out of that one, but Dirty Don picks him up again. Oh, and a fisherman buster right to the head. Following up after that Dirty Driver with another stiff shot on the head. Shang-Li must have a huge headache. His head must be screaming. Brainbuster, Dirty Driver, Fisherman's Buster, elbow off the top right to the back. Oh, and he hits him. Could that be a flash knockout? Knee to the head. The human anatomy can only take so much punishment, especially when it strikes to the head. When you have so many big shots in short succession, the human anatomy can only take so much. We're getting into concussion, knockout territory here between these two. Dirty Don, not much of a striker, but doing a lot of damage to the head of Shang-Li. Oh, and Shang-Li rolls out. Needs that breather. That back is screaming after that big elbow drop, a signature maneuver, Dirty Don's. And Dirty Don just grinding that face into the mat. Those mats in BCW are not very thick. They do not provide much padding. Dirty Don with a snap suplex, really targeting that back. Dirty Don knows something that we don't. That back is screaming. He may have felt a pop. He may have felt Shang-Li wince, perhaps, when he did a move. Oh, and just takes him right there. Ribs first into that barricade. Dirty Don rolls into the ring, and he's taunting the crowd. Just soaking in those boos. Trying to play spoiler here tonight. And such a high-stakes matchup for BCW Match 100. Champion versus champion. You do not want to let your company down. You want to come in here and win and show that your company, that your brand is superior. And these are the top dogs for each company. Dirty Don back to the top, though. Is he going to the well again? Oh, and this time he misses. Could that be it? Dirty Don landing right on his back. Kicks out. Another shot to the head. What are these men going to have to do to put the other away? What do you have to do to put away a champion? Both men have to ask themselves that question. When he goes for the knee bar. Possibly into a heel hook as well. Just wrenching on it. But Shang-Li gets out with those strikes to the face. Right to the bridge of the nose, it looked like, and he's walking gingerly on that leg. Don't think that has gone unnoticed by Dirty Don. He just kicks out the knee right there, too. Oh, Dirty Don pulls him to the center of the ring. Oh, and he's going for the break of dawn. That sharpshooter maneuver. Can Shang-Li escape? And he taps out. Dirty Don wins match 100 here in BCW. Another victory for the BCW World Champion Dirty Don. Wow. And this is the closing moments of the match. That back was screaming from Shang-Li, and Dirty Don just put on that submission. No shame of tapping out to that one.
Here is your winner by submission, Dirty Don.
Big win for Dirty Don. Congratulations, a victory for the champ.
Victor P. We have put this off long enough. I have eliminated you in a match, and you have eliminated me. I think we should stop trying to throw each other out of the ring and start fighting inside it. I want to see who between us will toss the victory or choke on defeat. I want you at the pay-per-view.
Kamaru Lewis, I can't believe you and your partner cost us the match last week. You proved to me and the world that you are a loser. You are inferior to me. And you are going to issue a challenge to me? Fine. You said to leave you alone or fight you one-on-one. I will fight you at the pay-per-view, but there is a catch. Next week you face Grizzly Mac in a match, and if you survive you can have a match with me. Those are my terms.